Week number 37 of the 27-inch challenge, and we're back to deadlifts. Okay, as you probably might notice by now, or the past few weeks, I've been getting weak on my squats, or my squats have been stagnating, plateauing. I know if that's a word, but it stopped making progress. No matter what I do, the weight feels heavy, and even if I'm eating enough, I'm still not progressing on those 250-pound squats. Okay, so what I did now is deadlifts. I switch it up, and the previous week I just do some lunges, but it didn't help. So that's a clear sign of I think monotonous overtraining, a training phenomena that some research proves. If you read about overtraining, you will come across this term, monotonous overtraining. That's when your body get used to the exercise and it gets bored through the exercise. Okay, so this is the second warm-up set. I'm supersetting this with calf raises, some light calf raises, because I'm having issues on my ankles. So I'm not afraid anymore to do light sets on my body, because I understand now the principle of training volume. As long as you do the same amount of volume, it is the same amount of muscle gains. Okay, not necessarily you gain the same amount of strength, but you gain the same amount of muscle, and for me that's good news enough. Okay, because I'm not really a power lifter. Okay, I want to be strong, but I want it to be safe. Okay, I think that's the reason why I am able to stay injury free on all my training experience over the past 6-7 years. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. If I need to reduce the load, to change the exercise, I'm gonna do it, because safety is the most important thing for me. Okay, like in these deadlifts, you will see in this next clip. Okay, I loaded the bar with 350 pounds, and see what I can do doing that. Again, this is not really the regular conventional deadlift. This is called the the deficit deadlifts, meaning the bar is a bit lower on your shins than usual. So yeah, that's what I did. That's one rep. But the problem is the bar has this smooth texture. So what I did is to change up the bar to a shorter one. Not too sexy to look at, because it's a short bar you use on bicep curls. But it's a bit a sturdy bar. You can really, the downside is this bar has no that wiggle effect you get on the long bars. So this bar is a bit sticky to the hand, to the touch. So that's what I end up doing. Okay, so again, reset that 350, see where I am at, and I've not been deadlifting for around 4 months. So let's see where we will get. I'm just doing some front levers, but not that consistent. I'm prioritizing more on my muscle ups and my pull-ups, my overhead press lately. So yeah, let's see. 350 deficit deadlifts. Let's see where we're at. So that's a little bit slow. That's one. And let's see the reps. I think I'm not gonna get a lot of reps on this. I think I'm gonna get just 2 or 3. So by this point, this first time deadlifting, so that's it. Okay, what I did is just reduce the load from that 350 pounds, but I don't really regard it as strength loss. Okay, I think this is just some neurological adaptations, meaning your nerves, your nervous systems, just adapting again to the movement. So when you come back to the gym, okay, still challenge yourself, but don't overdo it. Okay, just like this. Okay, this is a pussy weight for me, 300 pounds. Okay, I've been doing this for quite a while, but I realized that the fact that this is a stiff deficit deadlifts. Okay, this is not the regular deadlift I do in the 400s. Okay, so what I did is just rep it out. So that's some 300-pound deadlifts. So I end up doing 5 sets of that for around like 5 to 6. So I'm aiming for around 8,000 pounds. Okay, total volume units. Okay, so again, I'm doing now some heavy neck curls, supersetting it with the deadlift. So I save time. And this is 70 pounds. It's 2 35-pound rubber plate. So that's pretty heavy for me, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I am using my core on this. I'm not really using a lot of my neck on this, so I'm gonna improve that. And I might reduce the weight because I think 2 plates looks good, but it doesn't feel good when you do it. It will snap your neck, and it's you don't want to snap your neck when doing when lifting in the gym. Okay, you don't want to go to the hospital and say, where did you get the injury? Oh, I'm doing neck curls. Okay, so again, deadlifts, you will see on this front camera view that I am really doing it too low. Okay, the regular deadlift is at mid shin. It's not on that almost ankle height. Okay, so when you do deadlifts like this, you hit more on your legs than your back. I'm not saying you're not hitting your back, but you're hitting more of your legs. Okay, you're driving it up. So next week we're going to do this on bigger 50-pound plate, because these 50-pound plates are too small and they are for really doing deficit deadlifts. And this has already a padding, so if I remove that padding, that will be lower deficit deadlifts. Okay, so either you get more pads or you get bigger plates. That's what you use on, that's what the plates I use on the upright rows. Remember that plates, those rubber plates. The problem with those are they are shaped, they are blocky, so you have to pause on every rep and reset. Okay, again, incline dumbbell pressing 80 pounds. Okay, I've been really disciplined on this, not really upping the weight, but doing quality reps. Okay, and this is one of the new exercises I do. I replace the squats with the volume of squats I get now from leg extensions. Okay, I find that, I work well with 70 pounds, and heavier than that will damage my knees. So what I do is like 60 reps total of this. I think that's 12 sets of 5 or 4. I don't really exactly remember right now. But I'm trying to pause at the top, which is I'm doing a bad job, on that set. Trying to pause at the top and slow the eccentric portion, just like what I'm doing in this bench press. Okay, so this is 80 pounds, just doing 6, not really killing myself, and just focusing on really squeezing the muscles. And before, I don't believe in time under tension because it distracts you from the most important, which is progressive overload. But now I learned that time under tension will help you progress on those quality reps. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's less important, but it is still important. Okay, so again, pausing at the top, trying to pause. As you can see, slowing down the reps. And I pretty much like this machine. Okay, it is natural for my height, for my legs, and it really hits my VMO, which is what I'm trying to build now. Okay, so some fluff work, some lateral raises, 20 pounds. Okay, and I'm trying to not really go at resting at the bottom. I'm trying to contract the muscle and hit the muscle groups as much as possible, hit the side delts, burn the side delts as much as possible, not letting it rest. Okay, so there's a lot of people at the gym. I don't really like that, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So yeah, lateral raises. This is sets and reps on this are not really that important as long as you do the totals, which is for me is 30 to 40 reps. As long as I'm getting 30 to 40 reps on those and I'm doing my overhead press, my shoulders are set already. I'm not really worried about the sets and reps on the smaller movements. Okay, I am really concerned on the bigger movements like the deadlifts, the pull-ups, the overhead press. Okay, you have to be so concerned on that you make sure that every month or every 2 months you're really progressing. You're really either adding weights or adding quality reps, or if you want, you can use some tape measuring. Okay, compare your shoulders from the last month to this month. That will really help you and motivate you a lot. Like people always say, how can I be motivated, and how to stay motivated? Simple. Measure yourself, measure your progress, and even if you see a little bit of progress, very small progress, it will still motivate the heck out of you. Okay, it will really burn you up and keep pushing. If I made small progress on this program, now what can I do to make faster, bigger progress? And you will adjust as you go along, and you will find the most effective program on your arsenal. Okay, last week is a good week of dieting. Okay, I did hit my deficit, but this week I really purposely, intentionally did not diet. Okay, I did eat only at maintenance because, as you can see, it's my brother's birthday. It's his birthday. Okay, and cakes and these delicious foods are present. Red ribbon chiffon cake.
What's that chiffon? That's s'mores. S'mores! S'mores Graham chocolate tsaka marshmallow.
S'mores! S'mores! S'mores!
Mahangin pa naman. Ito yata yung ano.
Yan ang pinaka-candle. Yan ang candle.
Spark yan.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kabado.
Yan!
Happy birthday to you. Angat mo, Tete. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Wala na.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Bless. So it's typhoon week. Okay, and you know, lot more to go on the Philippines. So you know, when it's rainy days, it really ramps up my appetite even more. So yeah, I even if it's a maintenance week and I feel eating a lot of food, I still want to eat more. I just have to stop myself. Okay, especially I cook this one. Okay, it's called adobo. Okay, it's a Filipino dish. Actually, it's Spanish, but Filipinos improved it. Okay, hitting my fiber again daily. So even if it's a maintenance week, I still feel it's a diet. Okay, I think it's because of the previous week's dieting. Okay, again, I'm not really seeing big results on my body fat because you know diet is really a challenge. I'm still at 29.8 something, 29.8 to 30 inches. Now I gained a little bit, but I know it's not from fat but from extra food on my stomach. That's furikake, by the way. Furikake, adobo, and egg. Okay, top that. Okay, so now I'm working on. Before I'm working on the weighted pull-ups, but now I decided to practice my muscle ups. Okay, so weighted pull-ups can. I'm already pretty strong. I think on the weighted pull-ups I can do 120 pounds for around 6 reps already on my current body weight. But you know, I'm not really good at this. Okay, muscle ups. So I decided to do my total volume on the pull-ups. I'm aiming always to hit 5,000 to 5,500 pounds. Okay, volume units. My goal body weight and my baseline body weight is 150 pounds. So I computed that 150 pounds, how many sets will I do and reps I do in order for me to get to that 5,500. And it turns out it's 35 reps total. Okay, so what I did is the intensity I can only do on this is 5 reps at a time. If I can do, if I do more than 5 reps, I'll injure myself, and you know the form's gonna break down. The 5 reps are already hard. So what I did is divide that 35 reps to 5s. So I end up doing 7 sets of 5. Okay, resting around 2 to 3 minutes. That's my rest periods on this muscle ups. Okay, so it's really hard to do this on straightening your legs as much as possible. Okay, as you can see, my legs are still using momentum. So what I do now is I hang, and then I do the reps, and then I hang again. Okay, that eliminates the leg drive. As you can see, I hang again and then reset the reps on that forward what do you call that, forward swing. Okay, that's when you pull on your muscle up, and you will see now that it's a bit harder, and I failed. Okay, so yeah, that's what I've been working on, the strict muscle ups. I don't want to use my lower body because it's an upper body movement, so I don't want to cheat. Okay, so yeah, I cheated on that because I'm pretty tired. I did hitch my legs, and yeah, so that's the situation of my muscle ups. As you can see, I'm already strong. I already have pretty developed back muscles, and I'm working just a little bit on my rear delts because it's lagging versus if you compare it on my side delts and my front delt. So yeah, I'm doing this muscle ups to not really work my back, but really to work more of athleticism. Okay, why? Because it looks cool. Number one, that's the number one reason. Okay, it looks cool. Okay, if you can do muscle ups, then it's cool. It's an achievement. Most guys cannot do muscle ups. So, and I still want to develop my biceps. So, like the previous videos I'm doing on the gym, the hammer curls, but this time the gyms are closed because of the typhoons, and electricity is down on those parts of the town. So what I do is just grab this is a heavy piece of metal, and attach a thing you can handle. Okay, so this is around I'm 35 pounds, doing concentration curls. I don't really like advocating curls because that will distract you from the most important pulling movements. Do curls if you do the most important pulling movement, which is the vertical pulling and some horizontal pulling. Now, if you do that, you can work on your arms if you need some volume. Okay, for me, I don't really need a lot of volume on my arms. I'm only targeting specifically my outer part bicep, which is the long head of the bicep. That will create peaks, extra peaks on the bicep. My bicep attachments, are pretty good. I have this gap on my bicep, so I can really build those peaks. Some people don't have that. They have this blocky muscle attachment of the bicep, so you can't really do anything about that. Your bicep will be it will not look as the mountaintop bicep you see on people, on other guys. So yeah, so calf raises, again, never neglecting the small muscle groups. Okay, I am really benefiting from doing this high reps. Okay, because when you do high reps and you slow down the reps, you really target the thing or the muscle group you're targeting. I think I'm making gains on my calves now, and people are noticing it. Okay, your calves look. That's why I always wear shorts, so that people see my calves, how small they are, and I'm forced to work on it. Okay, some people wear pants and baggy pants to hide their legs, but that will not help you build your legs. Okay, this is some pasta bolognese. Okay, we're going to do all sorts of stuff on this. Okay, we did before eggplant lasagna, regular lasagna, pasta, ziti, on those. So that's beef bolognese. Okay, and yeah, that's the week for now, week number 37. Okay, check out the Shred Smart program. Okay, links down below. Personal online coaching service. Okay, up to 20 weeks. We have now 26 weeks coaching. Okay, bye bye for now. See you next week. Peace.